Hey guys, I'm back. Kiss Ranger 509 is back in his Kiss room. That can only mean one thing. The Kiss album reviews are back. And honestly, I've been gone for far too long. And honestly, there's someone out there I want to thank for that. Bernie Casey, man, this one goes out to you because you sparked the desire to do this again. So, I'm here today to do Dress to Kill, Kiss's number 3 album. So, here it goes, you guys. I'm back. I'm hopefully going to continue on with this like I was before. I want to keep on with all my other stuff going on. This is still Kiss Ranger 519. I still got my horror junkies on the other side, you guys, of the other spectrum of my life. But I just want to continue this like I have before. So here we go. Like I said, you guys, Kiss, Dress to Kill. This album is their number 3 album. So this is that time in this band's life that they were just pumping out albums just in spite people because they weren't getting very big. They still weren't very big after this album. So I mean, they pump out an album. They're like, oh, you don't like that? Well, here's another one. Oh, you really don't like that? Well, here's another one. So that just goes to show what this band was willing to go through, how the work they were willing to put in to become what they were. Alright guys, so this came out March 19th, 1975. And not much has changed. This band is still hard rocking and doing what they do best. Like I said, this is album number 3. The lineup hasn't changed. So we still have Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Peter Criss, and Ace Frehley. So this is still the creme de la creme of all lineups that you'll ever see in this band. No matter what anyone tells you, no matter what you listen to, this is the lineup, period. I mean, I respect the other lineups, do not get me wrong. But if you want to know my favorite, I'm not going to lie to you. Alright, you guys, so like always, I'm going to go through the songs, say a little bit about each one of them, and then after that, we'll wrap it up with a star rating out of 5. So I'm going to try and not change this, try not drag this out too long, because, you know, who's watched those YouTube videos that are just like, this just end already? I definitely have. Alright guys, so side 1, song 1 is Room Service. Let's see if I can talk, you guys. I'm a little excited. Kiss is back in my life. Well, it's never left. I mean, this doesn't just go somewhere. It's Room Service. It got the writing credit going to Paul Stanley. And honestly, this song, you think you know what they're talking about with Room Service? Not quite. I mean, if you know Kiss Room Service, you're a little in the ballpark. I mean, if you're not exactly getting food with this Room Service. This is definitely some adult entertainment play action. Just what Kiss was all about. I definitely like the song. I mean, the first time I ever heard this was on, I think, You Wanted the Best, You Got the Best. I think. So, I mean, this song's definitely been around with me for a long time. I definitely enjoy it. It's like when it's just talking about, I could use the meal. It's like, huh, yeah, got it. Alright guys, so going to song 2, Two-Timer. This is a song song writing credit goes to Gene Simmons. And you know, what a great song for Gene Simmons to write, because I mean, look how it turned out with him. So, but all around good song. My baby thinks I'm a two-timer. Definitely a song worth checking out. I mean, this band still really hasn't really let me down, like, you know, maybe in the future it might. I can't time travel, but we're still in 1975. Alright, you guys, so going down to song 3, this is called Ladies in Waiting, and writing credit goes to Gene Simmons. This is song, like, every time I listen to the song, I just imagine, like, seeing Gene Simmons' hotel room in 1975, just a line of girls just waiting to get at him. So that's how I picture this song. I mean, ladies just waiting. It's like, man, is this girl done in there? It's my turn. I mean, just, you know how Gene Simmons talks if you ever watch his show. So that's kind of my mental image I get whenever I listen to this song. Oh, boy. Alright, guys, song 4, it's called Get Away. This song has got the writer credit going to Ace Frehley, but it's sung by Peter Criss. So Ace Frehley still hasn't taken the helm of his own songs yet, but without time traveling, it's coming. It is coming, you guys. Just relax, chill, and enjoy the scenic route. Why do we need to rush things, alright? So Get Away, I mean, awesome song. I think this album is kind of like one of the more lackluster albums as far as like the first 3 in my personal opinion. But I mean, as we get down to the last song, you'll understand why this one will always stand the test of time, this album itself. Alright guys, so last one on side 1 is Rock Bottom. Writer's credit goes to Stanley and Ace Frehley. My favorite part about this song is just because it starts out so just guitar just, it's so soulfully, and it's like, it's such a nice little tune. But then, Kiss, they come right in and just bash you over the head with something you didn't see coming. That's one thing I love about Rock Bottom. I mean, it's like just like a very slow, like meaningful guitar part. And it's like, and it just gets right into it. And I very highly recommend that song. All right, guys. So, what do we do with records when the side one's over? We flip it over to the back side. Huh. Look. I'll have to cover the cover album here, cover art here soon. I'll do that after the songs. I slipped a little bit. All right, guys. So side 2, first song, "Come On and Love Me." Writer's credit goes just to Paul Stanley. Not too crazy about this song, but I mean, it's always worth giving a listen. This is one of those ones I believe is usually on Greatest Hits. So I mean, it's one of their ones that you hear regularly, I would say, in my personal opinion. All right, you guys. So how about number 2, "Anything for My Baby"? Writer's credit goes to Paul Stanley, and this song just makes me feel like Paul Stanley is a kleptomaniac. Steal anything from my baby, take anything from my baby. Oh man, Paul Stanley, the things you do for a girl. I guess it worked out for him. So, I guess if you want to try that way, go for it. When is Paul Stanley wrong? Come on. All right, guys. So moving right on to number 3 on side 2, the song "She." Writer credit goes to Gene Simmons. "She walks by moonlight." Na, 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 na. I like it, but it's just a little slow and dreary for me. I mean, I do like songs that are like that every now and then, but "She" doesn't quite do it for me, that song. I mean, I don't hate it, but I mean, I listen to it whenever it comes across on an album. I mean, I see this song around pretty regularly. I mean, I don't listen to the radio, so I really can't say that I hear it on the radio. Like, the few times I listen to the radio, it's definitely not one I hear. Alright, guys, so number 4 on side 2, "Love Her All I Can," written by, writer's credit goes to Paul Stanley. I mean, "Love Her All I Can," I listen to this song, it's like, I don't hate it, it's just like, I know, when you know what's coming up, it's just hard to listen to it. You're more riled up for the next song. That's what I'm going to say about it. I'm going to leave it at that. Alright, guys, so last but not least, definitely not least, the song that kind of makes this album stand out to the world, and it always will, and that is song 5 on side 2, "Rock and Roll All Night." Writer's credit goes to Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. Holy hell, if you guys haven't heard this song, I don't know, you guys must be living under a rock, like, legit. Like, you live like an ostrich when they sleep with the head under the ground. Because, I mean, people that don't even know Kiss have heard "Rock and Roll All Night." It is like their anthem song. It is their freaking way of life. It's just their lifeblood song. And, I mean, I don't need to say much about this song just because it's so well known. It's freaking ridiculous. It's the most used song. It's the most played song of this band. So, what more do I need to say? If you guys listen to Kiss, you know what I'm talking about. Give me a hallelujah or something. I don't know. Alright, guys, so that is all the songs on this album. So I'm going to go ahead and I can skip. Cover art. I mean, I like the picture. I think the black and white works here. I know I bitched about it in part 2, the Hotter Than Hell. So it is what it is. But, well, this is it. I enjoy it, but I mean, the back is definitely lazy. Same picture, just, I don't know, nega picture, I guess. It's cool. I mean, they definitely done it all at this point. After 40 years, they've done everything. So, I mean, the fact that they did this, they don't need to go back and do it now. But, I mean, this picture is cool. I mean, it's a picture taken right outside of their... I don't think it's out of their loft, but it is a spot in New York. I see a lot of fans go to it, so it still exists. So, I mean, that's kind of cool, being a band from New York. Alright, guys, so... what do I rate this album? I mean, there's songs I like, there's songs I don't really care for, but, I mean... it's got the granddaddy of them all, Rock and Roll All Night. You can't go an inch about talking about Kiss without talking about Rock and Roll All Night. So how do I rate this album? And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm very just biased about my reviews, or I can't say my reviews, my ratings. Because, I mean, I love this band so much. I mean, there's some crappy ratings. But, I mean, this is not one of those albums that deserves it. So, I'm going to go ahead. I might sound like a broken record. How ironic. I'm going to go ahead and give it 4 stars out of 5. I mean, a lot of the songs I don't really care for, but I mean, the songs that are good, they're there. They're wonderful, but this album has Rock and Roll All Night. The cover art is actually really cool. I just don't really care about the back, but I mean, no one buys an album because of the back. Let's be real. But all in all, you guys, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5, just like I said. Great songs, and then the granddaddy of them all, I mean, that's in its own category itself. I mean, the perfect lineup of Kiss in my, I'm going to keep saying that because it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys, all my Kiss fans, will come back, watch me again, enjoy this again. And my next one is not going to be a live one. Not because I have anything against a live. I love a live one, but I don't see the point of reviewing an album of songs I've already talked about. I will do a live 2 because that has at least 4 songs that weren't on any other album. So I will be doing that one, at least, maybe a smidgen, and connect it to have another video with it. So next is Destroyer. And holy hell, I think that's going to be one long video because I love Destroyer. So I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys come back and view me again because I've heard Kiss is coming out with a new album. So if it's anything like their last one, we're in trouble. I don't know how you guys felt about it. I'm not going to mention it because I'm going to get to it eventually. And so that's it for me here at Kiss Ranger 509, signing out. And if you guys are into horror movies, check me out at Horror Junkies 509. I got a lot going on that channel. That's why you don't see me much on here. But I'm going to try and get 2 videos out tonight. One for Kiss, one for Power Rangers. So, see you guys soon. Keep it metal.